Hey, how you doing? I'm Chef Sean Hassan, and this is Food and Medicine, and I'm here with expert nutritionist
Jennifer Breidenbaugh from Rutgers Health.
And we're here to help you set realistic and achievable food goals. You know, everybody wants to eat some good food, but we also have to figure out how to eat in moderation for long-term health.
Yeah, and so this is going to be our last video through this program that you guys are participating in through Rutgers Health Research. And so we are grateful for your participation, but we also want to send you off with some ideas to how to bring in some of those changes that you've probably made over the last 12 weeks and just kind of continue with them, because reaching goals that you've created for yourself can be very, just makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you can do more, which is really awesome. And so there's a couple of things we can set you up with. One is an acronym called SMART. So SMART goals are a good way to remind yourself of what are really good goals to make for yourself. So one way you can utilize the word SMART is think about what the letters stand for. So S in the word SMART is specific. So you want your goals to be very specific. You don't want really big, broad ideas, right? So you don't want to think about, well, I'm just going to eat healthy for the rest of my life. That's not really a specific goal. But if you're thinking specific, you're going to say, okay, I'm going to eat, more fruits and vegetables, 3 out of or maybe say 5 out of the 7 days of the week. Or you could say about perhaps eating out, like if you want to go out to a restaurant, instead of eating out or ordering in maybe 5 days a week, you might go with, they say, maybe only 2 days a week that you're going to have an order out or go out to eat. So that's a specific. You're going to be very specific rather than being really super general. Measurable is the M in SMART. So again, I'm going to do blank, 3 to 4 times a week, or I am going to eat, fruit as a snack 6 out of the 7 days a week. So it's very, very specific in that way, as well as measurable. You know when you've met that goal or not. Attainable stands for A in the art, in the word SMART, which means, again, being realistic. That nothing that you're going to shoot for the moon for, but just something that you can actually attain each and every day. And then an R is realistic or relevant, something similar to being that specific type of goal. So something that's relative to your life and how it works with your life. So if you are working every day and you're commuting every day, think about a goal that's going to work with your schedule, not something that's going to be not relatable to your life. And time stands for the T in SMART. So give yourself that time, so many times a week or so many days out of the month, you're going to be able to maybe make that change. And that way, when you have something that is a SMART goal, there's more opportunity for you to add more goals and also make you feel good when you do reach those goals. So have you ever made goals for yourself and think you're going to shoot for the moon?
Absolutely. I think I do that every other month. But the thing that I try to subscribe to is that understanding that we're not perfect, right? We enjoy what we enjoy. But what we also have to find are welcomed alternatives. All right, so I know, again, I like pizza. Can I have pizza every day? No. Do I treat myself to pizza? I absolutely do. So instead of me eating pizza every week, I may have pizza twice a month. But is there other ways that I can make pizza healthier for me? Yes, indeed. There are other crusts that you can use. Sometimes you could get, instead of you just going to the pizza parlor and using that extra dough, you can use a tortilla. It gives you a thinner crust. You can put that right in the oven. You can make your pizza. Now you're not eating as much bread, So it's just little things that you want to do and enjoy your stuff in moderation. But trust and believe, those days when you create a cheat day for yourself, don't call it a cheat day.
No.
Don't call it a cheat day, because that means, but just have those days where you're saying, okay, this is what I want and I'm going to have it. There's some days I want some M&Ms. But I know I can't eat a whole bag of M&Ms, so I'll take about 3 or 4 out of the bag, I'll eat that, and I'm good. So finding the moderation and finding the balance of what you do is very helpful. Also when it comes to just your everyday eating out less is more beneficial. Because when you're eating in, you're dealing with less ultra-processed foods as when you're eating out. So, and those things stick with you a lot longer. Your body doesn't break it down the same way. So whereas if you ate, a fast food burger, fries, and a drink, which is probably roughly about 1,400, 1,500 calories in one sitting, it's going to take your body longer to break that stuff down due to all of the processing that's happened to it that makes it sustainable for longer periods of time. So, it's just having just smart ways of thinking about food and going about eating food that you want.
Yeah, and I think, some of the things that we've taught you through some of these videos is just how to incorporate these healthy foods into your day. So, by stocking your fridge, for example, you guys are now really well versed with what really good fruits and vegetables look like, how to prepare them, how to store them. So utilize that information to, keep these ingredients available in your refrigerator or your freezer even, so that you have that food available for you to utilize in your recipes and your meals, so that you don't feel tempted to, say, go out to eat or do other things that would take you off that healthy eating track. But again, as Sean was saying, if you have a day that just, it wasn't the perfect day, and nobody has perfect days, it's okay. Tomorrow's a new day, and you can restart those goals. You can, utilize the information we're providing you in addition to moving your body more, right? We didn't talk much about exercise and physical activity, but that's another area that SMART goals work really well with. So whether it's walking more or utilizing, less sedentary time over more just walking around or even standing time, all of those you can utilize SMART goals to kind of frame out your day so that you can increase these healthy lifestyle habits. Because the more you can do, the more it becomes a habit, and that's what our goal is to make these lifestyle habits as part of just now your own lifestyle. And that the more consistent you can do these things, even if they're small, the more chances that you're going to make this as part of your regular lifestyle.
Absolutely. And first thing first, let's just set yourself up for success. And one of the things you can do is what you bring into your household, how you set your kitchen up, finding the proper snacks, making sure that you have more fresh fruits and veggies in your house than you have boxed snacks and cookies and things of that nature. Because realistically, we will eat what we have access to. Mm-hmm. And if we know we have more access to fruits and vegetables in our household as opposed to a package of double stuffed cookies, what do you think? Over time, especially if we start our children at a young age, more than likely that apple may be more appetizing than that cookie, that chocolate chip cookie. So, we have to think about things like that. And also prepping your food, making sure that, you're making a meal a couple of times a week. If you can find a day, maybe it's your day off from work, because I understand everybody works and people come home, they're tired. But if you could prep most of your meals, prior to that, you can cut up all your vegetables, put them in the fridge. So the only thing you have to do is just throw everything in a pan, and you can be done in roughly about a half an hour. And you're using fresher vegetables and fresher meats and things of that nature. It helps long term. Whereas if you're just going out and you're buying something from the store, you don't know who cooked it, you don't know how long it was there. So, take control of your body by taking control of what you put into it.
Yeah, so we hope that this information has been helpful for you and is motivating you to make these lifestyle changes. And we know that food is what our body needs the most, so to get the best energy from. So continue to balance that plate with lots of good fruits and vegetables. We hope that you've enjoyed these weeks of information and the produce that you've provided. So best of luck to you, and please reach out if you have any questions.
Okay. And here's to setting your goals, enjoying your food, and we'll see you soon.
All right.